What is up, guys? This is your boy Brandon Groce, self-taught designer. And today we're going to be talking about, is it good to redesign big popular websites like Netflix, Amazon, Facebook? Are they good to redesign and have in your portfolio as concept work? And the answer is yes, but the way we go about this is very important because whenever we get to an interview or someone's looking at our work, it's very important as to why we decided to do those concept works. Now, of course, you always want to be doing concept work because those are the things that push your creativity, that are, help you learn, because you're putting your all into these things. You have your own control over the project, and also they are projects that you totally believe in. Whereas a client project, you might totally believe in it, but there are guardrails based on what the client wants and their needs, so you can't have the overall control you can with things like personal projects that you can put in your portfolio. So with that said, we're about to get into that today. So if you guys are new to this channel, my name is Brandon Groce. I'm a self-taught designer. I work with brands such as Disney, Dannon, and Huggies. And this channel is all about building your brand as a designer and getting paid like you should. So with that, let's get into it. So concept work. Concept work is extremely important because this is what helps designers build over time, try new things, and experiment. And also, it's a great way to actually push the envelope in a direction we are trying to go with our work. Whereas non-concept work, paid work essentially, the opportunity that concept work gives us is, to try new things, experiment, push the envelope, etc. And so, yes, like I said before, it is good to recreate a concept form of these bigger web apps, etc. There's a good way and a not so good way to go about this. If you've seen on the internet, and especially on Dribbble or Behance, there are redesigns that are basically just a design UI facelift. Now, these are very good, especially for like the prettiness of things or getting eyes on. But what I have heard from other design friends and just read online, there's a difference between facelifting a design, just making it look pretty just because, and pretty and functional for a reason to increase a business's revenue and user experience, as well as more pretty. How we want to go about these redesigns are not just refacing them or reskinning them, because when we look at things such as Amazon may not look as pretty as we want, but they spend tons and tons of money on UI and UX, so they have the right information to make the correct design decisions for their website. So if I'm a designer trying to reconcept or reface Amazon, how is my idea better than what they spend millions of dollars on? So in my thinking, I have to keep this in mind. So if I'm going to redesign something, I need to have rationale for what I'm redesigning. So what is a better alternative to refacing Amazon is adding components or additional features to Amazon to tack on to its current state that will help it do its job better, rather than doing a whole redesign and then just saying, in your interview or when someone asks you about the concept work, so why did you decide to do this Amazon redesign? And you just say, because it wasn't pretty. That doesn't look good. Versus, I really thought it would be a good opportunity to change this, and that on Amazon, because personally and some of my other friends have a problem with X, and I decided to add this feature or this user flow or change this user flow to be like this. The difference is not having rationale and just designing, and having rationale for the feature changes, etc. Now, of course, for your redesign, you can also, if you're doing a redesign, you can also have rationale for why you did such a thing. The whole thing about this video is just keep rationale in with what you're redesigning, why you're redesigning it, what does it improve, what do you think it improves, and basically, the whole what, how, why behind why you made the decisions you made. Not just making pretty things. Remember, pretty things don't sell. It's what someone is getting out of, the result of the pretty thing. That's what we sell as designers. We don't sell pretty things. We push results through our work. So with that said, guys, always remember, rationale behind what we're doing sells things. So if you redesign stuff, have rationale that goes with it. Never just say, I wanted to make it more pretty. It's fun to do that sometimes and push our design, but when we're in front of somebody that we're trying to sell ourselves to, or someone's looking at our work and seeing the results that we personally give, have rationale. So with that, guys, don't forget to like and comment on this video. What do you guys think about non-rationale and rationale? And other than that, guys, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Brandon Groce, self-taught designer, out.